My friends, let me ask you something right now. Have you ever felt like the world was against you? Like no matter how hard you try, nothing seems to work? Like everyone around you has given up on your dreams? Well, today I'm going to tell you a story. A story that will change the way you think about struggle. A story that will show you why your hardships today are actually preparing you for your success tomorrow. This is the story of a man who started with absolutely nothing. No money in his pocket, no shoes on his feet, no support from anyone. But he had something that money couldn't buy. He had unshakable faith. And today, that same man stands as proof that your background doesn't decide your future. So grab a cup of tea, sit back, and let me tell you about the power of never giving up. Picture this scene with me. There's a young man walking down a dusty road. The sun is beating down on his head like fire. His clothes are torn and dirty. His feet are bare, covered in dust and small cuts. People passing by in their fancy cars look at him and shake their heads. Some even laugh. They whisper to each other, "Look at him. What does he think he can achieve?" But this man keeps walking. Every step he takes, he whispers to himself, "I can do anything if my Lord is with me." You see, my friends, this wasn't just any ordinary day for him. This was every day. Every single morning, he woke up before the sun. He had no alarm clock, but his determination was louder than any bell. He would wash his face with whatever water he could find, sometimes from a public tap, sometimes from a well. Sometimes he had to walk miles just to find clean water. But he never complained. He never said, "Why me?" Instead, he said, "Why not me?" Let me tell you about his typical day. By 6 a.m., he was already at the construction site, carrying heavy bags of cement on his shoulders. The weight was crushing. His back ached every single day. Sweat poured down his face like a river. But every drop of sweat made his will stronger. While other workers complained about the heat, he saw it as training. Training for the bigger challenges ahead. During lunch break, while others rested under the shade, he used that time differently. He pulled out a small notebook from his pocket, a notebook he bought with his first week's salary. In that notebook, he wrote down his dreams. He wrote down his plans. He wrote down verses from the Quran that gave him strength. People thought he was crazy. Why is he writing when he should be resting? They asked. But he knew something they didn't. He knew that successful people do what unsuccessful people aren't willing to do. There were nets, many nets, when he had no place to sleep. He would find a corner near a mosque, or sometimes under a bridge, his stomach growling with hunger. But even in those dark moments, he never lost hope. He would look up at the stars and say, "Allah, I know you have a plan for me. I trust your timing. I trust your wisdom." The winters were the hardest. No warm clothes, no heater, no comfortable bed. Just him, his faith, and his dreams. But you know what's amazing? Every morning, no matter how cold the night was, he would wake up and say, "Today will be my day. Not tomorrow, not next week. Today." His never give up attitude. He was offered a better job. Then another opportunity came, and another. Each time, he grabbed it with both hands. He never forgot where he came from. He never forgot those hungry nights, those cold winters, those moments when everyone doubted him. Fast forward to today. That same man who once had nothing now owns multiple businesses. People who once laughed at him now ask for his advice. They want to know his secret. They want to understand how he made it. And his answer is always the same. "I chose faith over fear. I chose hard work over comfort. I chose to trust Allah, not people's opinions." My friends, let me tell you something important. This story isn't just about one man. This story is about all of us. We all face moments when everything seems impossible, when our dreams feel too big, when people tell us to be realistic. But here's the truth that nobody talks about. Hardships don't come to break you. They come to prepare you. They come to build your character. They come to separate the dreamers from the achievers. Being poor is not a shame. Having struggles is not a sin. But giving up is the only real failure. So if you're watching this video and you're going through tough times right now, I want you to know something. Your current situation is not your final destination. Your struggles today are building the strength you'll need for your success tomorrow. My dear friends, as we come to the end of this story, I want you to remember one thing. Success doesn't belong to the people with the most money. Success doesn't belong to the people with the best connections. Success belongs to the people who refuse to quit. The people who wake up every morning and say, "I will try again." The people who trust in Allah's plan even when they can't see the full picture. So stand up right now, look at yourself in the mirror, and say these words: "I am stronger than my struggles. My dreams are bigger than my fears. With Allah's help, I can overcome anything." If this story touched your heart, please hit that like button. Share it with someone who needs to hear this message today. And in the comments below, tell me about your own journey. What dreams are you working toward? What challenges are you facing? Remember, we're all in this together. Your story matters. Your dreams matter. And most importantly, you matter. Keep walking, keep believing, and keep trusting Allah's perfect timing. Until next time, this is your brother reminding you that your best days are still ahead of you. Allah Hafiz.